Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and in this one we're going to take a look at something really quite special. For those of you who have never played Russian Roulette before, it's a really quite simple game. All you have to do is grab yourself a revolver, which, for those of you who live outside the US, that is a gun. This is what a gun looks like. We don't see those particularly often in the United Kingdom, so I thought a picture might be necessary. Then you have to load a bullet into one chamber of the revolver, you then spin the cylinder, and then point the gun at your head and pull the trigger, and obviously that means you've got a 1 in 6 chance of the gun going off. Now that all sounds like a barrel of laughs, but it also sounds relatively dangerous, so what I thought I'd do is rebuild it in Minecraft using Redstone, and I think it's pretty sweet. As I'm sure most of you already know, there are no guns in Minecraft, so we've had to use the next best thing, which is TNT. All we have to do is stand in this chamber right here, set ourselves into survival mode and hit this button, and that will kickstart the entire system. As you can see, the redstone blocks make their way around. If that redstone block stops on that piston, then you've got yourself a bit of an issue. So you can see the tension is building. I'm a little bit concerned, and oh, by the look of things, we've got a little bit unlucky there. So now that you've seen it in action, you're probably wondering how on earth does this whole system work? And the answer is piston feed tapes and a few randomizers. I'm going to try my best to explain this to you, but I will warn you, I'm never particularly good at this sort of thing. So when you stand inside the chamber, you hit this button, that will send the item from this dropper into this dropper over here. That's known as an RS NOR latch. That dropper will then give a redstone output into both of these comparators, which does a number of things. First off, it unpowers this hopper clock right here, which means that the item will start transporting itself between these two hoppers, giving a frequent redstone output, also known as a clock. That output will run it into this monostable circuit, which will activate the piston feed tape, meaning our redstone block will make its way around the system. It will also send an output through into this dropper right here, which has got 8 stackable items and 1 non-stackable item on the inside of it. And every single pulse, it will send a random one of those items up into this hopper right here. If the item is stackable, it will give a signal strength of 1. If it is unstackable, it will give a signal strength of 3, meaning that this repeater gets powered, and the item that was inside this dropper will be sent back into this dropper right here, turning off both the comparator outputs. What happens when the comparators turn off? Well, the clock down here gets shut off, which means the whole system shuts down and our redstone block will stop in its current position. Then of course that this comparator turns off as well, which means that this sticky piston right here will extend or do what it's currently doing. Now, if our redstone block has stopped next to this piston right here, we will have a redstone output through that, and this redstone will be powered. So if this sticky piston extends and this is powered, it will of course power this dispenser right here, causing TNT to go into the chamber, and that will cause the unlucky fella inside there to blow up. Hopefully your heads haven't exploded from that explanation. I tried my absolute hardest to make it as simple as possible, but this has got quite a few complex mechanics on the inside of it, and there is a ton of things going on. So if you do want to check out this world in a little bit more detail, there will be a world download down in the description if you do want to check it out for yourselves. Just chuck it into your Minecraft world saves folder and have a little bit of fun. But unfortunately, ladies and gents, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. If we just hit this button right here, statistically, it shouldn't really stop on the piston. However, you never really know with these sorts of things. Let's just wait and see. And it's taking a while. Wow. Really? I mean, that's a, what? 1 in 36 chance of that happening? So if you hit this button right here, you should see that it will stop on a dud. Obviously, statistics can be a little bit unlikely, and you can get a very unlikely outcome right here. But what? I mean, what are the chances of that? 6 times 36?